to this live session. I hope that everyone is doing well. I've decided to have this coffee reading for anyone who's present in this live and see what are the messages that we need to hear, we need to know about what is coming and what we need to know. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, or if you just joined the channel, welcome. I appreciate your support and um, your great comments. Let's see what is coming for us. What are the messages for the new moon? This is the new moon reading, which is coming, which is happening actually tomorrow in some places in the world. Let's see what is the message. It's a new moon in Taurus, and it's bringing a lot of new energies. It's a great opportunity for many people, for many things, new starts, new beginnings. It's a fantastic opportunity. Let's see what is the message that this new moon is bringing for us. What do we need to know? What is coming? And how things are moving forward. You can write down your comments if you have questions, and I'll get to them. I'll get to the questions after the reading for the um, collective energy is done. Let's see what is the message for us. What is coming? What do we need to know? Wow, this is great. I'm trying to do the reading for different time zones so people can join and enjoy the reading and also ask their questions. So let's see. What are the messages for us? Um, I've done another live session for um, May for all zodiac signs. If you would like to take a look, just look at the questions. Look at the live section in my channel, and you can find the reading for the month of May for all zodiac signs. And in that live, I also answered the questions for people who were attending, who were present in the live session. Wow, this is great. I see beautiful energies. I see beautiful start is coming for a lot of us. I see this to begin with. I see some lines or some boundaries, some clarity is coming. If you or someone has been crossing their line, they have been, maybe some red flags you have been receiving, things will be placed in order, things will be placed in their, like in the correction. I see corrective action. Someone might be told where and how much they can, show their action. There is some corrective action. There's some things that are going to be put in place. There might be some regulation. Someone is also maybe doing some kind of remodeling, renovation in their home. Maybe you're splitting a big loft into a play, like if into a suite or into a studio, something like that. I see a productive discussion is coming into, like it's happening between two people. It might look a little bit like that difficult conversation that people always avoid to have, but it's going to be very fruitful and very, very problem solving. It's going to be very helpful. If you're trying to avoid having a conversation, having a dialogue with someone that you think it might be a difficult conversation, you might think that you want to avoid it, don't. Let this happen. It might start on it might start when you guys are not on the same page, but I see that a very good alignment is coming. By the next full moon, this problem is going to be solved. So start the negotiation, start approach that person. And I see that boundaries are going to be put in place somehow, or things are going to be settled. Things are going to be put back in their place. If you have lost something, or if someone has stolen something from you, they're going to return it. They're going to put it back. That thing is going to be retained to you. It is going to be it's going to be retained to you. It's going to be again in your possession. That's great. So don't escape that dialogue. I see money is coming. Very good abundance is coming for a lot of you. The money that you are spending, for some of you, it is returning. It's coming back. It can be a dividend. It can be something that is paying back, or it can be just the energy of the money that you spend. It comes back, the flow. You always have to have the flow going. If you just keep your hands tight, nothing will come to your hands, because your hands are always tight. There's no, you don't give anything and you don't get anything. So that giving energy is very, very good. Give the opportunity to other people. Let them explain themselves. Let them talk to you. I see a little bit of frustration, a little bit of anger, angry situation with someone that some people might be experiencing, because they were not allowed to express themselves. Let them express themselves. I see relieved situation. Someone is really helping you. If you have asked insurance for some reimbursement or anything, your company, something like that, they're going to give you the reimbursement. Someone is going to sign, someone who's a left-handed person is going to sign a document or something that is going to bring some kind of abundance or joy for you. You'll be happy to hear that, or to see that this thing has been signed, it's been agreed, it has been confirmed. I see that you'll be relaxing. I mean, like something that was heavy on your chest, something was you were worried about, it was like the reason you couldn't sleep at night, it will be resolved, and you can have a very nice, relaxing, good night's sleep. There is some people talking behind the doors, or but if you're talking with someone in private, make sure people are not hearing you, because I see that someone might be listening from from the neighborhood, or maybe from a window that is open. Someone is accidentally, maybe the gardener is working in the garden just below the window, and they're hearing something. Specifically, if you're giving your credit card information, whatever, on the phone, and someone is listening, make sure you're, just consider that someone might be like they're not planning to, but they might hear a conversation. um there is a beautiful agreement coming. Some of you receive a very good phone call that warms up your heart, gives you that moment that you're like, yes, it's done, yes, it's okay. Someone is gonna bow to you, they're gonna bend and thank you. Someone might be like traveling to those countries within the Far East, maybe China or Japan or Korea, where people bow to each other. That's kind of respect. Someone really is gonna. If you work in the army or in the military, there is going to be a very good news. Someone who works in the army or in the military, they're going to get a promotion, or somehow a very good opportunity is coming for them. They might even be very, very well recognized. Um, there is a thunderstorm that's passed. Again, I see someone who was successful, like a pilot who did a great job, like in their one of their missions or whatever. They succeed in a very difficult situation. They come back and they get recognized. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not saying it. Everyone should be a pilot. That was just an example. If you have accomplished a hard task, a difficult task, you might get very well recognized. Let's see what is in the plate here. There's definitely, I see, for you, I am definitely seeing some kind of protection. Some energies are really aligned with you, and they're correct. They're either correction, they're correcting your actions, they're correcting your decisions. This is energetically, it's not something that you would maybe see. I see some of you might feel your hands, your palms, or your feet are warm. I see a lot of energy in some of you people who are watching, and I see that some of you could be very well a healer, someone that is healing, has healing abilities, or I see healing energy around you. You are being how can I say, you are being protected. There's protection energetically around you, and there's no doubt about it. I see number 10. If you are interested in having a relationship, I see that you might start seeing someone who's a little bit shy, maybe in the beginning, or maybe you are shy in the beginning, but you will start to have a date, to go see each other more often. This new moon is bringing a good opportunity for you. If you're thinking about having a new romantic relationship, it's going to happen. Even if you're a female energy, you might need to ask someone out, and then things start. As I said, you need to do something that is unusual for some of us, but it's gonna get yourself to where you want. Can I see relaxing energy for you? There's a gentleman, uh, maybe a father figure, a guru, someone in that kind of, like, maybe they're older than you. Um, they're waiting. They have a struggle. They have a hidden struggle, or they have a hardship in their life. It could be your boss, your manager, someone that you think they are very happy, or they're happily, like, living their life, but I see that they have issues, they have problems, they're suffering in their solitude. There's something that is very heavy on their mind. Some of you might need to burn some old stuff to get rid of them. If they're old, I don't know. I don't know what it might mean for some of you, but some of you need to burn something that's from the old times. This needs to be banned. Someone comes with an apology, you might receive a bouquet of flowers. For Mother Days, I see some of you will have very, very beautiful gifts, maybe something that really touches your heart, and you'll be very happy to see that. Some of you might have kids, might have children. Energy of children is very present, which is really heartwarming and interesting. Um, Let's see what is in the coffee cup. Definitely, I see some people are kissing. There is new romance for people. Some energies that you have been waiting for a long time. Um, I see someone has a very good audience. Someone is sitting and people are listening to them. If you are talking in, if you are like, if you have a class, you have you are a teacher, you're a professor or whatever, you're a lecturer. I see that there's a very nice power in your verbal communication. People listen to you, your words, your language, your verbal. People that are attracted to what you're saying. They listen to you. You might have a lot of followers. Something will happen that you'll be surprised. Maybe it's a jump in your followers, or jump in sales, or maybe something that is yours, it's from your action. Maybe someone is I don't know, the movie critic, those people who sit and talk about movies, maybe online. I see that you can get a lot of followers. If you're interested in movies, in cinema, in theater, this is something that you might want to do, like even as a hobby. You can have a lot of people who might follow your channel or your podcast, whatever you're doing. Or maybe maybe you write for some magazines about movies or something like that. um they're broken pieces. If something is broken, leave it alone, leave it aside, just let it go. Don't try to fix something that's broken into pieces. um don't try. I see that there is something that someone is trying to do by force, like they're forcing to get some money from the ATM. Maybe the ATM just doesn't return your card or something like that. Don't I see someone is trying to do something by force with a machine or a vending machine. Yeah, you might break something. There might be a camera and they might come and ask you for damages. So yeah, just be careful. Don't damage like properties or public properties, or maybe someone will do that and you will witness that. That's what I can see. Look at this beautiful vast energy. There is a beautiful new energy coming after the new moon. All your challenges are going to be put behind. There's definitely a very clear cross here. We're going to start a new energetic level. As you know, Jupiter and Uranus were just meeting each other in Taurus, and now we have the new moon in Taurus, and it's going to bring a very, very beautiful land of opportunity for us. We can put whatever we want. We can put seeds. Look, things are moving, things are not solid yet. You can make decisions and you can start from scratch. You can start, but start from start fresh. If you want to start a new project, if you want to plant seeds, make sure that you're doing it very fresh. Don't use the old methods, don't use old some of you, even if you're starting a new spiritual path, try to buy new even clothing, and don't even use your old like clothing. That's something that I would say try to start everything fresh. I'm going to look at the questions now. We start with my uh, channel's members. Stephanie, thank you for being here, my dear. Let's see what you need to know tonight or today, depending on where you are in this world. Um, I see that you are going to hit the target. Something that you will say or something that you will do hits the right place. You might be talking to someone, but be careful not to hit their heart. Whatever you say would hit, or whatever you do, whatever action you're trying to make will hit the target in a very, very good way. I see an Aries or a Sagittarius person coming to your life. In the Sagittarius season, there's going to be a very nice energy for you, a very good news, something that you have been waiting for it for a long time, that gives you the go ahead, gives you the thumbs up, something that you will start moving. Like maybe you're waiting for a permit, for authorization, you will get that. And I see that you are jumping around. You might be starting to travel, you might start to write, communicate, you might be speaking really, you might even have interviews or something that is, you will be very, very active. I see a thumbs up for you. Someone who's taller than you is giving you advice, listen to them. This person really means well and they want to help you. For Kumi B, thank you so much, my dear, for your generosity. I really appreciate it. You are Cancer. Okay, let's see about the outcome about your mom's health, but make sure that you take the advice from medical doctors professionally. This is just based on the energies, and you always advise to make the important life decisions based on your own judgment. But again, I'm not a medical profession, but I can provide you the answer based on the energies. You know, I see recovery, I see healing. This is definitely what I'm seeing here for your mom. I see that number one, if she's in the hospital, or she's going to a hospital for a surgery, she's going to be discharged. She's gonna be okay, and the surgery is going to be very well. But she is nervous. She's looking back. I see that she is looking back. She is worried about a result or something that is gonna come back in the future. I see two people are with her. Maybe you, and if you have a sister, if you have a brother, if you have your father, someone else besides you is helping her, is having her, is next to her, and this gives her a lot of courage. Don't leave her alone. Try to be with her. And if you remember the beginning of the reading, I saw the very strong healing energy which was around all of us. If you are a believer, if you are a spiritual believer, try to absorb this healing energy. If you can, burn a white candle for your mom. Let the candle, like, take a brand new candle, white candle, it doesn't matter what size, and let it burn down, and that's to request the healing energy for her. Tomorrow, Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world, is the new moon. Try to absorb the energy of the new moon for your mom. Maybe put the candles near the window where you know that, like, you can get the candle will see the darkness of the night, and the new moon energy will be absorbed. Some kind of a window which you can see outside, so the sky is visible, something like that. Try to be very, if you are meditating, if you can meditate, if you are into meditation, try to intentionally meditate for her health. I see recovery for her, my dear. I see that she's gonna recover. I don't know if it's in her stomach or somehow in her um, I see that that's where that she might be worried or she has pain there. Um, your mom should not be worried. The stress is the worst thing that she can deal with, so she needs to calm down. The surgery will go well. She'll be discharged. She has to have good intentions. She has to make sure that she believes that she's healed and she's gonna be healed and she's gonna recover. A lot of this comes from her anxiety in general. I see that she is a little bit anxious, and she loses her how can I say confidence very quickly. She gets scared very quickly. So make sure that you always protect her. There's always someone around her. Fill her with positive atmosphere. Give her whatever she likes and make sure that she is protected. She needs to be protected and she is protected. And actually, this is a very good time to seek protection for her. If she has a pearl necklace or a pearl ring, earring, whatever, bracelet, anything, try ask her to wear it. If you can buy her, a normal pearl, it doesn't need to be expensive. Again, put it in the energy of the moon tomorrow night next to the window and give it to her to wear it. She needs some kind of affirmation for healing. And you can do it. And that's maybe the reason you are here in this life. You can attract healing for her. We are all going to send her positive energy and the healing, and it is going to be okay. I wish her all the best. But tell her, don't think about the surgery, don't think about the results. It is going to be okay, my dear. I wish you and your mom all the best. I hope you come back and give us the good news, my dear. Thank you so much again. Let's get back to the other comments. For Van Leek, hello, my dear. Thank you for being here. What is waiting this year and next year? Well, let's see what is waiting for you this year. Oh, okay. I see that there is a decision that you need to make. I see a travel. I see maybe a decision about should I stay or should I go. There might be a like relocation for you. You might go from the east to the west or to the west from the east. Um, I don't know if you're in the United States. I see the map of United States. I don't know. You are debating to take, I don't know, a job, a relocation might happen for you. You are there is a decision you will have to take this year or next year. If you know what this decision is, well, you know it. If you don't know, be ready for a decision that is going to change your life. I see that in the end they are both equally okay. I don't see alarm somewhere that I tell you, oh, don't make that decision. It's like it's one end of it is going to be harmful. I don't see that. It's actually nice. I see for one of them, if you go towards the west, I see new people. You might meet someone. If you stay in the west, if you stay in the east, you will continue living your life. Like there's not a lot of excitement. You might get to what you want financially easier or faster if you stay in the east side. But if you move to the west, I see a lot of adventure, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement, and you will have a lot of fun. There is a window that a bird I see is coming and sits there. I don't know if it actually exists in your home. If not, it's energetically. A good news is coming. If you have birds around where you live, you can feed them, or I don't know, somehow they're attracted to you, and having them is a blessing. Maybe a bird will build a nest next to your window or next up on your wall in your garden. Make sure you don't hurt them. There is a delicate thing that needs your attention, so try to be gentle. You might not know and open a door and the bird nest is like destroyed, something like that. I don't know. I see that there is something that needs your attention, but good news is coming for you. A good news that in the beginning might be a little bit shocking, but in the end it's very much pleasant and very blessed. um, that's all I can see for you, my dear. I hope you liked it. And thank you. Give me a thumbs up if you like the reading. For Bridget, what is coming for you? For Bridget, what is coming? What do we need to know for Bridget? Oh, I see a person is emerging in your reading. There's someone coming, someone that you have been waiting for a long time. Or it can be also that someone is showing their true face to you. This is something that you didn't think this person. Um, it doesn't mean that they are bad or they're showing like their true face. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are bad. Maybe there was a colleague or someone that you always were very formal with them, but now you're really seeing their true face, that they're really likable, they're really funny. You might even have like a relation, like a nicer relationship. You might be friends, something like that. Something is coming to be discovered, something is uncovered. If you're looking for a job, I see that you are having an interview with two or one people or two people, like in a conference room, small conference room that is dark. I don't know why it's dark. Maybe the curtains are dark or someone is wearing something dark, but or the light is dim somehow, or maybe you have a presentation and the room is dark. You will get a yes answer from this presentation, from this consultation, from whatever it is. If it's a doctor appointment, you get a good result, you get a yes answer, you get a good answer, you come out happy. Specifically, I see promotions in your job, in your career in the next year. It is coming for you. You will go up very quickly the ladder in your work, in your career, in your studies, which is fantastic. Really nice. I wish you all the best, my dear. For Manu, I'm doing well, thank you so much. Let's see any messages for Manu. What do we need to know for Manu? What do we need to know? Um, you need to make a decision. There is someone who's asking you for something that you need to make a decision. For example, my sister is asking me, can I don't know, are you going to sell your car to me? Something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know if I have to sell it to my sister or not. Something like that. Someone is insisting or will ask you to make a decision, or you will make a decision, some kind of even a sacrifice for someone. I see them as a female energy. They might be younger than you. I see that you want to do a favor, but also consider your own, your own good as well. If you don't really wish to do that, of course, don't do it. I see that this person is a little bit persistent and they might come back and ask again and again. Make sure that if you're giving money to someone, they might not give it back to you for some time. Yeah, I see that if you're doing a favor for someone for a return, they might not return your favor that quickly. So as this person or this situation is considering or is determined to get something from you, they're not returning. So make sure that whatever is that you're giving or you're ready to share is just, you cannot undo it, and you cannot have a lot of expectation. If your mom is there, if this is your mom who's asking you something, be sure that the universe is going to return this favor to you. You might not per se get this returned from them. There is a helping hand. It's very good for you if you can help people without being recognized. If you can anonymously donate or anonymously help someone that you need to, or they are in need, that would be very, very good. The energy is asking you to be generous, even a few dollars, whatever you can, be generous. And you should keep your identity. Don't show who you are. This is going to be very helpful for you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for being here, my dear. Morning to you as well. Let's see what is a message for Lisa, who is in Scorpio. What do we need to know? Wow, I see that you're clapping. You're very happy. I see a happy dance for you. Something that you might have lost is coming back to you, or something that was misplaced, some judgment that someone was misjudging you. Whatever that was, it is coming into the correct place. I see your hands are up in a dancing shape, or you are even being very thankful to the universe. There is something, a dispute which is resolved, or a conversation that you will have with someone that gives you a very, very good, pleasant outcome. You'll be very, very happy. I don't know if you're doing any arm exercise, you're working on your arms, but I see that in general, maybe you're using like some weights to exercise. Get active, get a lot. You might have a lot of energy. If that's the case, try to build something. Use your energy in a good direction. Very happy energy is coming. I don't know if your hair is dark, if your hair color is dark. I see that somehow it's getting really, you do something really nice with your hair. Maybe you use, I don't know, this kind of hair treatments that makes your hair shiny, whatever, something. Yeah, there's an excitement that it shows it in your appearance. Like maybe something happens that you feel so good that you go for an expensive haircut, for an expensive hair salon, and give yourself a treatment. It's really, really nice. But again, something with your hands, with your arms. Maybe you buy a beautiful bracelet, expensive bracelet, something which is really, really great. But use your hands. You use, take it, get your hands dirty. There is something that you need to start, and it's going to be very, very pleasant for you. This new moon is bringing a lot of energy for you, and put it, whatever you can build, try to build now. That's the time, and I want to tell everyone, this is the time to start building, not planning. Start to get your hands dirty. For Prem, let's see what's the message for you, my dear. Thank you for being here. Let's see what do you need to know at this point. Wow, this is great. You know, someone might come to you with an apology, or they might come and confess about their failure. They might come and say that, like, it was my failure, it was my fault. It can be in the workplace, it can be in your home and family, whatever. But I see someone is coming. If you specifically at school, this might happen, that a child or a student, they bring their parents or they apologize, something like that. If this is something in your that applies to you, if you have children, if you work in a workplace that could be relevant, people come to apologize, to accept their shortcomings, and that they will set their code straight. This is really good. This is something that I was seeing in the beginning of the collective reading. I saw that something is going to be put back in their place. This new moon gives you some observation, something that you knew. People come and show that you were right. You get the credit, but try to be forgiving. If this is true and someone is coming with that forgiveness, that gesture, that showed coming acceptance, try to remind them not to do it. You should show some authority, but also don't be too harsh on them. But don't forget that you need to show your authority, and you make sure that does not happen again. It can be as simple as of something about you with your family, with your children, or a neighbor, or even your pet. But I see that you need to be firm and forgiving at the same time. It can be with your lover as well. They might come and say something. Someone might come and tell you, confess to something. Don't show them that you didn't know. Keep your emotions reserved. Listen to them. Be calm and be forgiving and firm. That's very clear message. I hope it resonates for you, because that was very, very clear message for you. Um, for Karen, yes, a Pisces. Let's see how things are going, how things are going to turn around for Karen, who is a Pisces. I see things started shaking a little bit, and maybe you were not sure how to continue the path and the way that you're on. You were unsure and uncertain how to continue. There might have been, sorry guys, my phone is running out of juice, so I have to connect it. Okay, so you started the path with shaky steps, or you were not sure, but I don't worry, don't give up. You're getting it right. You might have your car in a muggy situation. You know, when your car is stuck in a muggy situation, you try to drive it and it's getting worse and worse, and the car is wobbling. But then I see that you're coming out of that situation. If you were stuck in a situation, you are coming out. Give it 4 days or 4 weeks maximum. Someone is coming, someone is sending you a help signal, requesting help, or asking for. I see like someone on a, I don't know, walkie-talkie or something like that, or maybe a mobile phone, is gonna give you a good news. You will receive some news or text message or something on your phone that gives you a nice, pleasant news. I see something on your finger. I don't know if you have done a nail polish or something. Make sure you don't have allergies to those chemicals that they use for nail polish or something like that. Make sure your nails are, I just see the health of your nails. Make sure they're fine. I don't know, whatever. Maybe your skin is dry or something. Make sure your nails are okay. Um, Rather than that, I see that there is a shyness. Someone is really shy. There might be someone who maybe if you have kids, for example, maybe they have something that they're shy to tell you. I don't exactly know what it can be. I can't think of a question, an example. Maybe, for example, they have issues in, like, I don't know, they can't sleep well, or they're scared. They're frightened at night. Maybe your children, but they are not, they're scared or they're shy to tell you. If someone is approaching with something to share, be open, try to listen and help them. I saw that. Again, I see someone is hiding something from you, not because of anything bad, it's just because they're scared, and they're either shy. I hope that it resonates with you, my dear. Give me a thumbs up if you're still here. For Viv, let's see about the romance. Are you gonna meet someone soon? For Viv, let's see. Yes, you are going to actually meet someone. If you haven't met someone recently, this is very, very close. I see you're a quiet person. This person, or this person thinks you're a quiet person, and they want to talk to you. They have some reservation, or they think you have some reservation. You need to be a little bit more open in your relationship, or somehow in I don't know, in your romantic relationships, some people find it difficult to communicate with you. They think that you have high standards, or they're not good enough, or some people even think they have someone in your life. I see that I don't know, you're not very open about your life with people, which is maybe a good thing. You're not sharing too much, which is a good thing. But I definitely see someone coming towards you. If I want to give you more specific, they wear glasses. They wear glasses. That's what I'm seeing definitely, and they could have facial hair. Um, yeah, but definitely I can see they have glasses. For Fiona, mm-hmm. So let's see about your friends. Are there any friends for you at the moment where you live? What is this situation? Give us some clarity. Oh, you're very puzzled. You're very puzzled, and this is really nice. You cannot easily trust people. I see three people in particular that maybe recently you thought they are friends, or maybe you are thinking they are friends. They are, at least one of them. If they come to your home, or they call you, or they are in connection with you, they come, one of them is very honest, the other one also has good intention, the other one is a shorter person or a younger person. They also have a good intention, but they are more busy in their life. They do not want to harm you. I see they're both, yes, they're friends. One of them is specifically, I can see it could be a male energy, or it's a female who has like a lot of male, like they're very helping, they're very warm, they're very loud, maybe something like that. They could be an Aries or Taurus, and they are yeah, this is a really good friend, but you're puzzled about that. You can never accept them like a friend, or you have this shell around yourself. You have this invisible bubble around yourself. You cannot trust people easily, which is sometimes good, but I think slowly they come closer to you. You let them in your bubble. You let them maybe come closer with you to you. um yeah, I would say try to get a little bit closer and see how, but they have good intentions, these two people. And I see that if they call you, if they approach you, if they, they really mean like to see how you are doing. One of them could be your emergency contact. Even it can be a neighbor. They can have a child as well. um yeah, but I don't worry, everything is good. You are very much protected. um and I see a remote control, something like a remote or a phone on your phone. Maybe you have cameras around your home, but I see that you can see them and they can see you. Maybe neighbors, something like that. Yeah, I don't see anything bad or harmful for you, my dear. I wish you all the best. For Stardust, hello. What's coming? Yeah, let's see what's coming for you in May and June for Stardust. Um, Give me a thumbs up if you are still here. Um, for May and June for Stardust, I see that you might see very vivid dreams. Or you're staying. I don't know. It's hard for you to wake up in the morning, or you enjoy. I don't know. Maybe you go to bed and you read your. I don't know. You read something in bed, relaxing in bed, or you have downloads while you're sleeping. It is going to be a very intuitive time for you, receiving downloads, receiving healing energy, receiving calming energy. Try to rest more if you can. I don't know where you live, but I feel like it's a very comfortable time. Maybe you enjoy spring because the weather is really nice and you can take a nice sleep. Maybe you open the window and there's that breeze and you sleep. I feel you need to connect with your inner side and let that download happen. And for you, the downloads happen while you sleep and you're regaining your energy. Also, maybe you're going to therapy, like a massage therapy, somewhere that you need to be laying down. Maybe you're doing meditation. It is going to be very, very helpful. I also see love for you, intimacy. There might be someone that very, very quickly you get very close and you might, spend a lot of time together. This person might be very different from what you thought, or they might be from a different race, from a different origin, from a different background. This will be a very good experience. This would also mean that you might start a practice that is a different, like Eastern astrology, like Eastern, something from other nations, from other backgrounds, which is actually very good, very nice for you. For um, Yes, you have paid. That's wonderful. For Bridget, of course, thank you so much. For Nuri, um, a physical location for your business. Let's see. Um, I would say it's not time yet. The energy is telling me it's not time yet. Keep what you're doing. I mean, soon you will be having enough overflow and over money or whatever resources to do that. At the moment, it's saying keep whatever is working. Don't change too much. It is going to expand itself in a way that you don't need to put any effort. People might come and ask you to do it. People might come and say, we propose you to help, to work with us, collaborations. Wait for that moment. It's not time now. Um, of course, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone. For Deborita, is this person coming back within a week? Let's take a look. Um, I see that they have an important task to do. Their mind or their soul is somewhere else with another. I don't want to say priority, but there's something that keeps them away. They have a mission to complete, maybe an exam, maybe a work related something, or there's something that is dear to their heart and they need to fix it. Maybe they have to come in terms with their feelings. They need to fix that before they can come back. I would not say, I cannot see that at this point, but if you can help them to resolve that issue, it will happen soon. Okay, thank you everyone. That was the reading, that was the live session for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And thank you again, everyone. Make sure you watch the live session for May readings for all zodiac signs and subscribe to my channel so that you get the notification when I have a live session. Thanks so much. And until the next time, stay blessed.